This is Tim Gallagher of the Sioux City Journal. To our left, Denisse Camarena, right?
Yes.
She is a junior at East. And then Wendy Bryce, who is, what's your title, Wendy?
I am English teacher here at East High, and I'm also the head individual and large group speech coach.
Okay. We'll start with Denisse. You are a two-time individual All-Stater this season,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
What two categories?
In poetry and literary program.
Okay. And in poetry, you've got something going here, kind of a forte. Tell me about that. How many times?
I've performed, or I'm going to be performing poetry at All-State for my third year in a row.
I don't know if I've ever heard of that. Do you know if it's ever occurred at East that you've had somebody in one category as a
Not
junior?
that I know of.
Okay. And this, in the past, you've done selections that were written by someone else.
Yes.
But this year you took a risk and did what?
I wrote my own piece this year, inspired by Stephen King.
Okay. You said I could do something, was it creepy or scary? Or...
Yeah, my goal was to do something creepier than Stephen King, which I don't know if that's possible, but I gave it a shot.
And it's called?
It's called The Diary, and it's a play on words, so it's spelled D-I-E-A-R-Y.
All right. And is it a 6-minute?
It's a 6-minute performance.
Okay. And in poetry, you read the poem, but you do add a lot, right?
Oh, yes. Poetry, the performance of poetry is all about body language and eye contact. So.
But are you pretty stationary?
Yes.
You can't fly all around the
No,
room,
you
right?
have to stay in one spot.
Okay. When you got done, what was the reaction?
The reaction from the room was shocked initially, and my reaction was extremely happy because that was definitely one of my best performances. So.
Okay. And then do you gather here in this room on Monday when the All-State nominations are posted?
Yes.
Okay. You were here.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you see?
It was very intense, very nerve-wracking, I guess, and everyone was sort of freaking out, and we sit at like 3 computers, and we're constantly refreshing the page to make sure that we don't miss anything. And then once it comes out, everyone's screaming and yelling and running to see the screen, and my first reaction was I started sobbing when I saw my name on there. It was crazy.
This is a big thing, Wendy.
It is a big thing. Yeah, it's very exciting.
And just Friday night, East and Siouxland Christian
and Spencer
all won banners for being the Critics' Choice in their respective categories at large group.
Yes.
The next day, then, you take how many to state speech?
I took 26 kids to individual state speech and carol.
And then how many All-Staters did you come back? I know it's not revealed until Monday, but how many nominations?
So we received 20 nominations, including the 2 9th grade students who also received nominations this year.
And they're all performing.
They're all performing. And that's very rare. We never get it. We usually don't have everybody performing. Some usually get non-performing. So that's really exciting that all kids, even the kids who were double nominated, usually they only get to perform in one category. And this year they get to perform in both of their events. So that's really cool.
How many double nominees like Denisse?
This year?
Yeah.
So we have 5. We have a total of 5 double nominees this year.
Okay. And then the nominations, you had more than everybody in the state except for one high school?
Yep, except for one. So Dubuque Senior, they had the most All-State nominations this year, and their varsity group had 20, and our varsity group had 18. So we were pretty close, so it's
So
pretty
senior
exciting.
wins what's called then the individual sweepstakes award.
Yep.
Has East ever won that?
We have never. We've never
Okay.
received it.
But you're knocking on the door.
And we're knocking on the door.
Right. And what's that like on Monday when you're watching your students gather to see the nominations?
I mean, I'm more, I guess, nervous for each of them because I know how hard they work. You know, they all invest a lot into their pieces. So, you know, students who might not receive a nomination, I mean, you feel empathy for them because obviously you know, people all over the state, they would like to receive a nomination, but you also are very excited for the kids who end up receiving one. And again, Denisse, you know, she's 3-year All-State nominated in the same category, and that's really, really exciting. So as a coach, I'm thrilled for all the kids.
When do you go, where do you go to perform?
So we go to the University of Northern Iowa in Cedar Falls, Iowa on March 26th is where we go. And that university is wonderful. They donate their campus for the individual speech festival for everybody in the state of Iowa to showcase and highlight their performances.
Good luck, Denisse.
Thank you.
And perhaps we'll sit here again next year. Okay? No pressure. No, good luck.
Thank you.